If you go through some of the neighborhoods hit by last April's tornado, it's getting more difficult to tell which homes were affected.
Roofs are getting fixed and repairs are happening, but there's still more work to be done. Now, a new Senate bill would give the city $1 million to help finish off repairs.
WFMY News 2's Erica Stapleton is breaking down how that money could be spent and the greatest needs that still remain.
It was just like a bomb had struck.
Progress.
Of course, we still got a porta potty on the corner across the street. We did have two.
Yolanda Leecraft says she'll gladly take the sites of construction over the debris they saw 10 months ago. She considers herself lucky, sitting in her home with a repaired roof over her head.
You've seen houses that aren't here anymore. You don't know whether they'll be back. You don't know where some of the families are.
Sprinkled throughout her neighborhood by Peeler Elementary are still some blue tarps, busted windows, and bulldozed lots. Recovery is slow and steady.
It's like feast and famine. You just kind of felt isolated for a while.
But an extra $1 million lawmakers are proposing will help tie up some loose ends. If the bill passes, Greensboro Mayor Nancy Vaughn says the city and some partner agencies will have control of the money, but will use it to help pay for repairs people still need. The money would also get used to buy badly damaged properties. Edna Hughes says she's already had parts of her home fixed, all from donations the city's already received.
It's coming back together.
The bill was proposed just this week and lawmakers still need to approve it. The city says there's still a storm recovery alliance working on helping with repairs even if this bill doesn't pass.